Welcome to Obstacle Running Adventures.
Yeah, in terms of food, I'm not the greatest in saying like, "Oh, check out these snacks" or "check out these." So I'm not. I'm really poor on that. I don't know, um, but yeah, there's loads of hills, loads of castles. There's things like the Scottish Kelpies, which it's like two. Is it Falkirk or Stirling? Can't remember, but it's like two giant horses, sort of metal structure heads, which is it's. See, I'm not the greatest at describing it either.
That's fine.
So I'm very poor in that front. I did warn you that I'm like, yeah, I'm not the greatest tourist, but there's also, well, it depends how far north you want to go. So I remember Heather and Jessica, they went up to check out Skye last year, which is like the north west of Scotland.
Okay.
And there's sort of like the fairy pools, and it's just a very touristy countryside sort of place, you know. And then there's the North Coast 500, but it's imagine like you're like Route 66 or something in
Okay.
America, but you go right round the north coast of Scotland. But it's hours away, so I don't know how far people would be wanting to go. But yeah, it's lots of hills, lots of castles, sort of lots of like to Edinburgh is a perfect place to go for tourists, you know,
Okay.
restaurants and like it's like a very touristy sort of town, you know, where you'll find like tour guides giving you like sort of introductions about just the Scottish life and things like that. So yeah, but again, I'm not the greatest tourist, so I'm probably just sounding ridiculous here.
That's fair. And I know that like I think Glasgow and maybe Edinburgh too, like we're only like 5 hours ish, 5.5, 5 to 6 hours away. So it's not that bad
Yeah,
from Beaver
it's
Castle.
not too
Yeah.
far at all. So you got Glasgow sort of here, and then Edinburgh like 45 minutes from Glasgow. So they're relatively close to each other. So it's not far at all. But one thing as well, for anyone that might be thinking about going further north, the roads are shit. Once you get past Glasgow, Edinburgh, the road's terrible. So it's not the greatest drive to get up to the Highlands. So it
Okay.
can be quite time consuming to get up here where I am. And then it can be quite time consuming to get because everything's so far apart from each other places. So yeah, anyone's wanted to get a sort of quick dose of Scotland, maybe they just head to Edinburgh, Glasgow, and
Yeah.
just walk around. You've seen what it's like in Boston. Just start speaking to the people, and they'll just be like, "Yeah, do this, do that," and they'll give you all this advice and like tips on where to go.
That's exactly what I wanted to talk about next is that, as you've seen, we've been a bit invaded by the Tartan army here. And it's been really cool to see. I haven't been I'm still like an hour south of Boston, but I've seen all the videos and it looks amazing. And I'd love to see that. I think it might have been Glasgow has been now considered like our sister city, which
Yeah,
I didn't really
yeah.
know what that meant, but
Like they do this thing where they twin cities. So I think it's just sort of like a sort of like nice, friendly thing to do, you know. So
yeah.
because obviously with the cones, as you've seen,
Yes.
so like that's all started because in Glasgow there's the Duke of Wellington statue, and it's like this statue, a big sort of horse statue, you know, and it's like right in the centre, and it's become this thing for years where someone puts a traffic cone on the head of the statue. And within minutes, if the council or the police take that down, you can guarantee within minutes someone has got another cone on top of that statue. So it's become this Scottish thing
Yeah.
where this tradition where it's like as soon as that statue has got if someone's got rid of that cone, the cone's going back up. So now they kind of just leave it there. So if at any time there's a statue, it's just become this thing with Scots to go, right, you're getting coned. And obviously Boston, they took it to another level. They're like, we're going to leave our mark. So
I love that.
there was actually a video where a couple of Scottish guys in Glasgow they replaced the cone with Boston written on it. So they're
Oh,
like, yeah, our sort of homage back to Boston. We'll put the cone on the head. So yeah, that's just the Scots. Just what a party. Just want to have fun and just live
I,
up.
it's been great to see, and I think the very similar vibes in Boston too. Is that like we don't take ourselves, well, ideally we don't take ourselves too seriously. Basically, putting the cones on the heads, it's kind of like taking the piss a little bit. It's a little like
Yeah.
fun little jab, right?
Yeah, it's not disrespectful. So that's like, because obviously some people they might think, oh, they're being cheeky and disrespectful. It's like, no, it's a term of endearment.
Right.
Because I seen a video earlier on where Scots and even the UK in general, we've got kind of like a dark sense of humour. We're quite brutal to each other. Whereas you
Yes.
might have seen some of my videos where I'm calling my mate like certain words, but like usually if we say like a really terrible, inappropriate joke at the worst time, it's not meant as an insult. It's meant as like sort of, hey, we're just having a laugh. But you forget, some people across the pond may not see it that way. So usually when it might sound like we're having a go at you or being mean, but usually not. It's usually because we're trying to be sort of like nice in a weird way.
And that's very much how we are in the Northeast too. Is like if we
Yeah.
like you, we're gonna fucking insult you. And
Yes,
like
yeah. See, that's
when
what I
you're
think. Like, so, like, there's this old sort of saying, like, if you can't insult your best friend, are you really best friends? So, like,
yeah.
that's the way we're sort of like just in general.